Everyone knows how to clean the scalp properly. That's what we're doing. We're getting the scalp nice and clean. Haircut, just cut the hair to the length that is going to fit the style the client wants. Right here, we're just shaping the back. This is where you have to get the front of the hairline just right, because the system comes with about 1.5 inches to 1 inch of poly in the front. You have to cut right on the edge. So it's better if you go ahead and pin the hard cap into the mold. As you comb it back, wet it, get it pulled back really nice, and then you take your X-Acto knife and you cut right on the edge. It has to be perfectly on the edge. If you cut into the hair a little bit, it's okay. I like using an X-Acto knife. People have different ways of using it. I've seen all sorts of ways of cutting these out. But for me, I think this is the best way to cut it out. It'll give you the best look. If you leave a 16th or 18th inch of that poly, it's going to show up with the glue. Now we're cleaning the scalp really good, getting it prepped for the bond. It's really important to get all the oils off the scalp. That'll be nice and dry when you're ready. Now it's the placement, getting the right placement for the system. And as recessed as he is, it looks really good to get that back and show a lot of forehead. We're going to make a 1/4 inch mark in front of the base, and then we'll start our bonding from that point back. We'll have a mark to where, because when you put the glue in, you want to be able to lay it just right. And if you have that mark right on the edge, you're going to have a hard time getting that grease pencil mark off his scalp. It's going to be in the glue. So you have to have a 1/4 inch allowance there to lay the piece down and get the right stick. Now here, I'm actually bleeding the glue down into his hair just a little bit, about 1/16 of an inch, just to give it a little bead. Because that bead is going to allow you to, when you cut the base, to lay in and tie, and it's going to look like it's part of his own hair. And then if you blot it, it dries a little bit better. 2 thin coats is all you need. And then you can actually see your glue to follow the line on that front edge. When you're laying this system down, you got to be precise, because if you get a wrinkle in it, it's in there. You can't, there's no going back. You can't lift it back up. You'll tear the base. So you make sure you got the front lined up, and then you just give it some tension on each side as you're going back slowly, and keep all your wrinkles out of it. And then we're going to start combing it out. Make sure the front hairline looks good. Now you clean the grease pencil off with a little soap and water. Voila, you have a great hairline. Now what you do is you lift up, and what I like to do is I like to lift the skin up about 1/8 of an inch up and cut to where when you lay it back down, it's right in that bead and it looks just like it's part of his own hair. So actually the glue is right in here. And you can see how it's going to lay down. It's just unbelievable how it flows into his hair. By lifting it up and having that little bit of space, it actually it makes it tie in perfectly. A lot of people use scissors, and they make scissors to do this, but you still cut into the hair. By doing it this way, you're not cutting any of the hair. You're not leaving, stubble. Now here you can see how it's starting to layer in. It's the best hairline you're ever going to see with a hair system. Unbelievable. The great thing about this piece is you can really blow dry it and get a good look out of it, but it's a great system for wearing a really messy look. What do you think?
Wow, that's amazing.
Look at the hairline, man. Wow. You can't tell.
Can't tell.
It's hard to believe this is your son with all this hair he's got.
Yeah. He got his mom's hair.
Yeah.
Randy, what has it been? I think 28 years I've been coming to you, and you have never done me wrong. And this is incredible. Thank you.
You bet. Thank
That's
you.
great. Appreciate you, man.
You bet.
All right.
Take care.